He smiled at me. You know that wicked smile. I wanted to scream, but my throat was dry. My heart pounded against my chest like a talking drum. The air in my heart felt thick, suffocating, as if unseen hands were pressing against my skin. The figure stood before me, tall, silent, unmoving. The same man from the stream. His eyes glowed faintly in the dim hut, like embers hidden beneath ashes. Adunni, he smiled. You're mine. I gasped and scrambled back, hitting against the wall of my hut. My fingers searching blindly for something, anything to defend myself. But the moment I blinked, he was gone. Vanished. The only thing left was the flickering flame of my small oil lamp. The hut was empty. Had I imagined it? Was I losing my mind? I spent the whole night wide awake. My arms wrapped around my knees, my back pressed against the wall. Every shadow in the room seemed alive, moving, breathing. Morning could not come fast. At sunrise, I ran straight to my mother. Mommy, something is following me. My voice trembled as I spoke. I saw him. He was inside my hut. My mother, Yamoriamo, frowned as she pounded the yam in a large wooden mortar. She wiped sweat from her forehead and looked at me. Who are you talking about, Adunni? She asked. I swallowed hard. I don't know, Mommy, but he calls my name. He says I belong to him. My mother's hand froze mid-motion. Then slowly she moved towards me and grabbed my hand. You must tell your father, she said in a low voice. But now, Adunni, go tell your father now. I have never seen my mom so afraid and so angry at the same time before. That alone made my chest tight with fear. Baba Gbolanwo sat on a low wooden stool, sharpening his cutlass when I entered his hut. He was a strong man, a man of wisdom and few words. He looked up as I knelt before him. My hands were shaking. I told him everything. The whispers, the man by the stream, the shadow in my heart. By the time I finished, his face was like a stone. Stand up, he said. His voice was calm, but his eyes held something else. I could see worry. I could see anxiety. I could see fear. I rose to my feet. He turned to my mother. Prepare her. We have to go to Baba Oluwo before nightfall. I swallowed. Baba Oluwoke. Yes, the diviner. If my father believed this was serious enough to consult Baba Oluwo, then whatever was happening to me was real. There is trouble. This must be very dangerous. Baba Oluwo lived at the edge of the village in a small hut surrounded by ancient trees. It was said that the trees themselves whispered secrets to him. He was an old man with skin like dried wood and a long grey beard that touches his chest. His small hut smelled of burning herbs and camwood. Baba Oluwo looked at me with knowing eyes before I even spoke. You have seen him, Abi? Haven't you? I shook. Seen who? The one who calls your name. I shivered. Yes, Baba. Baba Oluwo sighed and turned to my father. It is as I feared, Gbolanwo. Your daughter has been claimed. The hut felt silence. My father's jaw tightened. By who? Baba Oluwo threw a handful of cowrie shells on the mat before him. He watched as they scattered. His old eyes studied them carefully. Then he closed his eyes and inhaled deeply. When he opened them, they were filled with something dark. Sóùn Òkun. The room grew colder. My mom gasped. My father clenched his fist. I felt my heart stop. Who? Mommy, who is Sóùn Òkun? Baba Oluwo turned to me, his expression grave. A spirit, a husband of the unseen world, and he has always marked you as his wife. Marked me as his wife. Why am I just hearing this? The air in the hut became heavy. I took a step back. My hands were trembling. No, that's not possible. Mommy, why didn't anyone tell me this? That's not possible. I am not married. I never agreed to anything. I am going to choose my own husband. Please, don't tell me this, Mommy. Baba Oluwo shook his head. This is not a marriage of man and woman, Adunni. This is a bond between the living and the spirit world. It was not you who agreed to this. It was done long before you were born. I felt dizzy. My chest tightened. No. I turned to my father. Baba Agbolao. Bami, do something. My father was just silent. His face was unreadable. Then Baba Oluwo's voice cut through the room like a knife. If you do not break this bond, Adunni, you will never belong to this world again. The air in the hut became even thicker, as if something unseen was watching. Wait! And for the first time in my life, I felt alone in this world. I heard him say my name. Emini Sóùn Òkun. I heard it clearly, as if it was in my soul. Ìyàwó mi Adunni. At that moment, I knew my life was no longer mine. I was no longer safe.